Hello farmers, and welcome to yet another episode of Kilimo Diaries here on TV 47. And today we are still here at Mali Green Goat Dairy Farm.
And last week we focused on the do's and the don'ts in goat farming.
And so today we shift focus to goat milk production.
Of course, utafanyaje ndo uweze increase milk production.
So join us as we meet our model farmer of the day, Dr. Kimani, to take us through goat milk production. I am Sheila Chelangat.
And I'm MC Jaffe.
Si twende.
Twende.
Let's go.
I think tumekuwa home.
We were at home.
Daktari.
Yes sir.
It's good to see you once again my brother.
Karibuni. Safi kabisa.
No, umetukuta tukizunguka kwako.
Asante sana. Karibuni.
Thank you so much.
Karibu kwetu.
Good. Asante.
Hapa ni kwa shamba.
And here?
Mtakalia zile ziko.
Beautiful.
Good. Mjisikia mkiwa huru.
Asante sana.
Good.
Thank you.
Karibu. Habari ya masiku?
Salama sana. Umekuaje tangu tuachane last week?
Sisi tuko wazima, bado tunatafuta maziwa. Ndio. Ili tuweze kujenga taifa.
Beautiful.
Yes.
So daktari, asante sana kwa kutukaribisha tena kwa your farm, but kwa benefit ya yule ambaye anatujoin mara ya kwanza, labda tu ujiintroduce, wewe ni nani, hii ni farm gani, na hapa kwa farm yako kuna goats wangapi?
Asante sana kwa nini kufika hapa. Kwa wale wanijui kwa majina, naitwa Daktari Jorum Kimani. Shamba letu ni la mbuzi za maziwa, tunaliita Mali Green na liko Juja. Kwa mbuzi sasa tuko na mbuzi 600 hivi wa maziwa, na tulianza na mbuzi 200, alafu tukafanya kuzalisha mpaka tumefika mahali tuko, na ambapo bado tunataka kuendelea tukiwa na target ya kufikisha mbuzi kama 3000. Well, market ya maziwa iko na bado hatujaweza kumiti ile market kabisa, ndio maana nasema bado we have a long way to go.
Ndio maana nilikuwa nauliza over the recent years imekuaje, sababu saa hii watu wameanza kuembrace goat milk as we go.
Our intention is to increase more goats because we are not meeting the demand.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. And on this farm, what is the daily milk output?
Per day we produce between 100 and 150. It's an average of 150 currently. Yeah.
Okay. Now the demand iko kweli. So, for the aspiring farmers, let us break it down.
Yes.
So that they know how they can, get into this farming.
Exactly.
And improve their milk yield. Daktari.
Yes.
Let's begin with just reminding the viewer, ni breeds gani hizo ambao uko nayo kwa farm ambao ni for dairy production?
Kwa sasa hapa kwa shamba yetu we have 4 dairy goats breed. Tuko na Toggenburg, Sassen, German Alpine na British Alpine. Yes.
I think umezungumzia kupandisha ndume daktari. Unatumia saa zingine unatumia AI ama unatumia the traditional method completely?
We shall not call it a traditional method,
Ama hiyo ni the natural method.
The natural method.
That is it.
Not traditional, it's natural. Currently we are not using AI. We are on a natural mating. Kwa sasa. We are embracing to come to that, but we have not reached there. Due to some other reasons here and there. Sababu kutumia mpira au kutumia AI, kuna zile ndume specific tunataka kutumia. So we are in that process of trying to secure the kind of semen from certain bucks that we want to use in the farm. So it's a process we are in it. But currently we are using natural mating.
Na kwa sababu umetenganisha ndume and of course the female ones. Utajuaje, what are some of the signs ambazo unaangalia unasema kwamba huyu mbuzi jike ametoshea kuweza kupatiwa ndume?
Wacha tuseme kuna zile mbuzi jike olado kuna ile umri anafaa kufikisha ndio apatiwe ndume. Na hiyo umri it ranges between 7 to 10 months toka azaliwe. Itategemea umemlisha namna gani. Kama umelisha vizuri, body weight yake iko sawa, akiwa na miezi 7, 8 unaweza mpandisha. Mwenye amechelewa anaweza enda mpaka miezi 10. Kutoka hapo kuna zile mbuzi, kuna zile dalili huwa anatoa, ndio wewe ukiwa mkulima ujue huyu mbuzi anahitaji kupandishwa au anahitaji ndume. So kuna zile dalili. So mimi na wafanyikazi wenye tunafanya nao hapa tunazijua zile dalili. Kwa mfano atakosa kukula, kwa mfano atapiga kelele, kwa mfano utaona anataka kupandilia mwingine, kwa mfano utaona kama kuna uchafu anatoa kwa njia ya uzazi. Hizo ndio dalili za kumaanisha huyu mbuzi anataka ako restless. So kutoka hapo kunao ndume tumewaeka kando. Kama huyu mbuzi ni German Alpine mwenye anataka ndume, tutampeleka kwa yule ndume wa German Alpine ndio tuweza ku-maintain a certain pure breed. Yeah.
All right. Na gestation period ya mbuzi ni how long?
Miezi 5.
Miezi 5.
Kwa mwaka anaweza kupatia mara 2.
Wow.
Na sana hapa kwetu utapata wanazaa wawili. So kumaanisha kwa mwaka unaweza kuwa na watoto wangapi?
Kama
4 kutoka kwa mbuzi mmoja.
Okay.
Daktari, immediately umesema kwamba amejifungua, umesafisha mtoto, amenyonya colostrum, unamtenganisha na mama after how long? Kwa sababu wewe sasa maziwa yako ni commercial na lazima ukame.
What we do in this particular farm, mbuzi akishajifungua tunaacha mbuzi akae na mtoto wake kwa muda wa mwezi 1 bila kukamua huyo mbuzi. Tunaacha ananyonya kabisa to make sure we have a maximum growth rate or first growth rate of the kid. Mwezi 1 ikishaisha tunatenganisha mtoto na mama, lakini partially. Huyo mtoto halali na mama yake, analala
kando. Kumaanisha
huyo mbuzi atakamuliwa asubuhi. Akishakamuliwa unarudisha mtoto kwa mama, wanashinda naye siku mzima. Tumeelewana? So that is partial. Usiku anaondolewa. Akishafikisha miezi 2 sasa tunamtoa kabisa. Sasa mbuzi na mama hawataonana tena. Sasa huyo mbuzi unamkamua asubuhi na jioni.
What are some of the hygiene practices that on your farm are practiced before milking begins?
We start our duties at around 4, and first and foremost we start by cleaning the pens. Kabla hatujakamua, kwanza tunafagilia huyo mbuzi, sababu tunataka kukamulia mbuzi mahali pasafi. Kumbuka huyu mbuzi amelala hapo, kuna mkojo, kuna kinyesi. So kitu ya kwanza ni ku-clean for good hygiene and good milk hygiene processes. So tunaanza na kufagia kabla kitu kingine yote. Kutoka hapo sasa ndio tunaanza process ya kukamua. Hiyo inakuwa ni saa 12 asubuhi. Tunakamua mara 2 kwa siku. Mara ya pili tunakamua tena saa 10 jioni. Yes.
And you know, for when you're milking a cow, kuna kuanga na zile procedure. You take unapanguza the udder. Is it the same with
They are
goats?
the same procedure. You do it with warm water to facilitate the milk rate down. So by the time wanafagia tushaekelea maji iwe warm. Kutoka hapo unakuja una clean under, unapaka tu mafuta and you start milking.
And is there a way when you're milking, you ensure that you goat ako calm, relaxed, hana stress? Do you put music for them perhaps?
Of course they are used. This is kind of massaging. You can imagine umeguza hiyo kiwele na warm water. So ametulia tu vizuri, una massage. Finally unapata maziwa yako. And this is a fraction of less than 5 minutes. Kukamua mbuzi moja is actually less than 5 minutes. And you are through. Yeah.
So probably storage, tuzungumzie storage. After usha milk kutoka hapa, how do you store your milk?
We have a freezer.
Okay.
We take our milk from here, you go cool it, then we pack. Yeah, we pack raw milk. We don't process for now, but in future we are planning so. But for now, after milking, we just go cool the milk, then we pack and put under refrigeration. Yeah.
Are there quality measures that you look into before selling to see if this milk is up to the quality that is needed?
There are those tests that we call them organoleptic method. This is whereby you just use your eyes to see smell, you know, because we are not doing any processing here. Here we just have raw milk. You get? So raw milk produced under hygienic conditions. Yeah. Make sure we milk disease-free goods. We milk under hygienic conditions, and that is it.
So by saying that, sijui umeita aje, it's a very big English name. So the smell, what should the smell be like? And by saying when you see inafaa kukaaje hiyo maziwa?
I call it organoleptic test. Organoleptic means this is a situation whereby you are able to identify either through the eyes or through the smell. You see, of course, you have to know how a normal milk looks like for you to be able to know an abnormal one. You get? Like if I may ask, the color of milk is white.
Yes.
White if it is yellow, you're able to see this is yellow milk.
Yes,
So it tells you something is wrong.
By observation.
By observation. Say smell. So you should be able to understand the right smell of a milk. So that you're able to know the abnormal one. So those are what I'm calling organoleptic. But now when it comes to processing, the other tests that we should do. But here at the farm, we are not doing them currently. All we know is that we are producing very hygienic milk from disease-free goods. Yeah.
All right.
Now, under those conditions ambazo umesema wewe mwenyewe una preserve maziwa, how long does it take before maziwa ya mbuzi yaribiki? Under such conditions
if the conditions are optimum, it should go to a maximum of not even less than 14 days. Yeah, because the issue of refrigeration is there's no bacterial multiplication. Okay. That's the essence of having that cold environment. You get? Assuming you put anything under refrigeration, there's no bacterial multiplication, meaning that thing can't go bad.
And I know we are very inspired and many want to, join daily goat farming and many want to do this whole thing of milk production. But I would want you as a professional to remind them, if they're storing, what is it that can cause contamination and iharibu hiyo maziwa?
Maziwa is so sensitive. Na ndio maana ulisikia nikisema hapa kwetu tunaanza na kuosha. So kumaanisha mahali unakamulia hygiene we paramount. Mwenye anakamua yeye mwenyewe lazima awe msafi. And you have noticed wale wameona kukikamuliwa, when wanakamua they have even certain attires that they are putting on. Milk has to be produced under very hygienic condition. That is number one. Kuanzia mahali umeanza, come to utensils. Zile vitu unatumia, kuna those chans, kuna buckets, mahali unakamulia, kuna mahali mnayamwaga hiyo maziwa, up to the storage. Before hiyo maziwa ifike mahali huwa tunaweka hiyo process yote, lazima iwe very hygiene. Tumesema kuanzia mbuzi mahali wanalala, mwenye anakamua na vyombo. So that one you reduce contamination to nil. Kutoka hapo, unaweka hiyo maziwa under refrigeration. And I said, under those cold temperatures, there are no bacterial multiplication.
Sasa umesikia Sheila? Kwamba butter fat content ya maziwa ya mbuzi ni tamu sana. I think mimi niko tayari hata kupika baridi kwa glass. Baridi.
All right, as you think about it, we are up for a commercial break. But when we will be back, we'll now have to talk about the market distribution. What does the market look like? Do not go too far. Keep it TV 47.
Welcome back. This is Kilimo Diaries on TV 47, and of course we're still hanging out na Dr. Kimani. Hapa ni Mali Green Dairy Goat Farm.
And today we are focusing on everything about goat milk production. And before the break, we had touched on the milking part. And now let's go to the money, the record keeping.
Ndio.
And what to,
of course,
do.
track the performance each individual goat.
Yes.
Ndio.
So, Daktari,
Yes.
as we now begin with, tracking, what is the average milk yield per goat per day and per the lactation cycle?
On average, we do 3 liters per goat. On average, we do 150 per day. Here we have done individual identification of each and every goat. We normally use ear tags.
Okay.
From there, we have captured the ear tag and put them into our system. We have a computer system whereby each and every goat has been captured there. So as long as we have the hard copy of each and every goat, the same information is transferred to a soft copy. So if you go into our system and key in, you'll get an information pertaining each and every goat that we have in the farm, since it was brought in or it was born, up to date. Yeah.
And does milk production vary from season to season? Constantly through the year on your farm you have the
No,
same?
at times they vary. There are those environmental factors. At times the weather is cold, or let me call them climatic factors. There are times it is hot. Of course, when it is hot, milk production goes down.
Oh, it goes down?
Yeah. When it is again too cold, it also goes. But there are times when climatic conditions are average. At that level, you're able to maintain. At times, it also depends on the kidding rate that you have at the farm. For instance, if you have 50 goats that have kidded within that month, you'll be able to maintain a certain level. When it comes to drying, drying is a period whereby now you stop milking, preparing that goat for the next kidding. You see, again, it will affect your production, because when we are drying, again, we have to dry a good number of them. Yeah, so at times they vary, but the variation is not that big. Yeah.
And how then do you contain losses here on the farm? To say spillage, how do you contain such factors?
Well, I would say really they are not that much, but once in a while, of course, you can lose a litter also, because at times during milking, and especially the starter ones, at times, they are not very comfortable. Kuna venye anaweza rusha mguu na agonge yako ka bucket. So there are things that are inevitable, but basically we are not on the higher rate. They are negligible, because if you are to get 150 liters, alafu lita mumepoteza tu kwa harakati ni moja, it is negligible. Yeah. So it is really not an issue to us.
So, Daktari, how do you plan production to ensure that you meet the market demand consistently?
This one we plan with the number of goats we want to serve per month. There are different ways of doing it. One way is synchronization. Synchronization means you can get a certain number of goats that you want them to come on heat within the same period. So we can take 50 goats and I want them to come on heat during the same week. That's what we call synchronization. Of course, it has its own technicalities here and there, because you have to give some hormones. There's also another way that you can do it. The natural way, you can use maybe the back. There's a way you can put a number of goats and you put a back close to them. It will incite and they will come on heat. So there's a way that every month our intention is to give 50 goats. We need to serve 50 goats. We can synchronize for us to make sure we have a consistent milk supply. Yeah.
All right. I want us now to go to the money bit.
Mula.
Pesa. Because that is what we are targeting.
Exactly.
So how then do you decide the pricing? What is the pricing strategy you have taken on this farm? What does 1 liter of goat milk go for? And who is your market?
Well, in terms of pricing, we sell a liter just between 200 to 300, maybe depending on the distance, because we do deliveries. We have clients as far as Remuru. We have clients as far as Embu. And again, we have clients who are they are rockery. For the Rocco farmers, we're able to give them at 200. Those ones that are a bit far, like Embu, we can go to a maximum of 300, because we have to take care of the transport costs. So that's why I said we have a variation between 200 to a maximum of 300. Right now, as I said, we have the Rocco clients, and we have those ones that are within the outskirts of this region. But we're also planning to be exporting our milk in future. We are planning to do some value addition where we can be making something like yogurt and cheese. So we are also trying to look for a market outside there, so that we can export. But we shall do this after we have actually met our target. As I said earlier, we are planning to get a minimum of 3,000 goods. So when we approach that, that's when we shall be able to do now the value addition.
Would you say that the market has accepted goat milk? Because you see, it's very pricey. 200 shillings for a litre is pricey. But so how then is the uptake in the market itself?
As I said, we have actually not met the demand, because goat milk is not produced by a good number of farmers. Very few farms are doing goat milk, and the demand is so high. Remember, goat milk is known to have a medicinal value. So it is actually good for young children and the elderly, and people who are recovering from diseases. So that's why I'm saying the market is so wide and we have not been able to meet it. So I would also encourage other farmers to do the same, to do daily good farming, because the market is actually there. Yeah. And if you look at the cost of production of 1 liter of milk, the cost of production is very low compared to milk produced from a cow. You know, a cow is a heavy feeder, and a goat is feeding very little. See, and the milk in terms of pricing is up there for the goat. So that's why I would encourage farmers to do goat daily farming.
So, Daktari, what would you say that has influenced the market demand? Is it that you're training people on the nutrition za maziwa ya mbuzi, ama what do you think has guided this?
Well, the information is there, and you know these days people out there they are becoming, they are becoming more learned day to day. Yeah, information is outside there, and as I said, the goat milk is not to have those medicinal values. Now everybody, and for those who have known, you know, there's that generation, our parents now, they didn't know the value of goat milk. But here we are today. The element that a good number of people now have gone to school, the information is in the internet, you know. So that is putting us to an advantageous place. So we are not struggling to get the market. Yeah.
So not to shade Jaffe, but you're saying Gen Z wanaelewa manufaa ya goat milk.
That is it. Because the information is there. Unajua pale kitambo, watu walikuwa nasema sijui maziwa ya mbuzi, sijui inanuka, sijui nini. Lakini sasa wakiangalia the advantages and the cost of producing that milk. So people embrace. So ndio maana nasema sasa sisi ndio tunasumbuka kuproduce maziwa.
Okay. And probably tukimalizia daktari, what has been probably ile stressful probably marketing strategy ile unasema nilitumia hii, and I think hapa nilikuwa nimegonga mwamba at some point?
Tukianza saa zingine tulikuwa tunapeleka maziwa yetu delivery, tunafanya na pikipiki. Alafu unapata kijana wetu ameenda amekwaruzana na pikipiki ingine, lita 50 imemwagika ya maziwa. Unajua tu pikipiki ikisolve tu kidogo hivi, you are done. Good enough these days we have been able to kapata ka pick up. Sasa tunaweza hizo deliveries za mbalimbali tunaweza kupeleka na pick up.
And for now, your goat milk production journey, najua umepata lessons. Na ni gani ya unasema, if I knew this from the start, labda I would be better off?
Tukinunua mbuzi wakati ya kwanza, mahali tulienda kuchukua, mahali kwa huyo mkulima tu kupata proper records. So in the process of selecting, kuna mbuzi hatukupata mbuzi yako na zile quality mzuri venye tungetaka. Na pia wakulima wa mbuzi wakawa ni wachache. Wengine wame cross breed na unataka pedigree. Sasa ndio uweze kujua huyu ni pedigree, unataka records. Huyu mkulima ana records. Unaona? Assuming tungenunua mbuzi wetu kwa mkulima mmoja ambaye yako registered. Mbuzi ziko registered. So tungekuwa mbele kuliko mahali tu. And that's why I said in our farm now today, recording is key. Ndio ukikuja kununua mbuzi wetu tutakutorea rekodi yote, ndio uone tunakupea mbuzi wa aina gani.
right. I think it has been a very insightful show.
Wow, I love it. Nimependa sana.
What will you do now?
Saa hii sasa nimejua maneno ya storage, nimejua maneno ya marketing strategy. Yani lazima nijipange. Lazima nijipange. So it's been amazing. Asante sana 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 daktari. Tumekula good time na wewe. Of course, want to say thank you to our model farmer Dr. Kimani from Mali Green Dairy Goat Farm. Tunataka kusema asante sana to our partner, that is Kenya National Farmers Federation, na asante sana to you kwa sababu umeketi chini kuwatch. And asante sana to the production team kwa kuhakikisha kwamba show imekuwa ya kufana sana.
And of course, we do this every other Sunday at 7:30 p.m. only on TV47. And you could just text us where you're watching from and what farming are you involved in. And of course, we will read your text and mention you in our next episode. I am Sheila Chelangat.
And I'm MC Jaffe.
And this is Kilimo Diaries, a show for the farmer,
by the farmer, with the farmers.